Well, it is time for me to fulfill the crow challenge. Hmm. I was gonna do this. I was gonna announce that I would do this in my preview video for the fight, which I never did. Uh, I was gonna, say how I felt that Mikey was a better boxer, better skills, smarter. Errol Spence only had one way of winning. He only had a puncher's chance. The only thing I felt that he had over Mikey was height and reach. I didn't even know if he had a power advantage over Mikey. I didn't think he did. Um, I felt Mikey had better trainers. Thought the VADA would affect Errol Spence. I thought all the check marks were in Mikey's favor. But I never got to do that video. And I was going to announce that I would do a crow challenge. And then one day, I was listening to a stream being done by Black Horseman, and Jalik, the leader, was on. And Jalik said something that, really caught my attention and made me lose it a little bit. He said that this fight between Mikey and Errol was in quotes, it was a glorified tune-up for Errol Spence. At that point, I lost it a little bit, and I issued a crow challenge to Jalik. Because if you being that disrespectful towards Mikey, a 4 division champ, a Hall of Famer, you being that disrespectful, I had to issue a crow challenge. And of course, I went to the fight last night. Witnessed it up close and in person. And Errol Spence dominated Mikey Garcia. Hell, I felt that there was no way in hell Errol Spence would outbox Mikey Garcia, outsmart Mikey Garcia. I felt that there was no way in hell an Olympic bust, a guy who couldn't even bring a medal back to the States. I didn't think a guy like that could outbox and outsmart Mikey Garcia. And he did. I gotta give it up to the guy. I gotta admit that he did. And having said that, I'm going to have to eat the crow. Stopped and got it on the way home. And I didn't just get any kind of crow. Hell, I got some of the worst you can get. Hell, I got the generic brand. And it stinks. I didn't even get the name brand kind. This is called Clover Valley Chunk Light Tuna. Oh boy. In water, which I had to drain because I didn't want to spill the shit. And there it is, as you can see it. It's in the can. So nobody can say I switched it or anything like that. Oh boy. What does it say? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I don't see how people eat this shit, man. Oh man, this shit stinks. It smells like dog food. But all I can say is Horseman, Black Horseman was right. Jalik the leader was right. I was wrong. I was all over YouTube saying that Mikey would take Errol Spence to school. Did not think this fight would be close. I thought the best Errol Spence could do would be to win 4 rounds. Jalik was right. Yeah, I hate to say it, but in fact, it was a glorified tuna for Errol Spence, man. That's what it turned out to be. Woo! How do people eat this shit, man? I don't know. No. I did not get to see really any post-fight videos. I saw a few. Played some on the way home. There are some things that were said that I need to respond to, but I'll probably do it in a separate video. Anybody else who picked Mikey? I think that you need to take a bite of this. Help me out here. We all gotta own up to it. I gotta take it for Team Mikey, for Team Garcia, for all the Mexicans that were at AT&T Stadium last night rooting on Mikey, who had on the red headbands. Telling you, man, it was sounding like a funeral in there, man. It was deafening silence in there, man. Just for y'all. Taking it for the team. Tastes so bad. Jalik, I got a feeling that you wasn't gonna feel this shit if Mecca had won. I think he was gonna welch his bet. And Horseman, he wouldn't even accept it. Black Horseman wouldn't even accept the growth challenge. Man, this shit nasty, man, for real. But I want to talk about my experience at the fight. You know, let me give some advice to anybody who goes to see a fight at AT&T Stadium. All right, because see, now I know firsthand about the seating and what's good and what's bad, all that kind of shit. All right. I think the front row seats, the floor seats, some of those seats were like anywhere like between $2,000 and $5,000. A lot of money. If you cannot get a floor seat, if it's that expensive, you can get I could have got a floor seat, man. And I called and I asked the guy, one of the guys at the stadium who worked there, asked him about the floor seating, and they were saying that all the floor seats would be floor level, which I didn't want because I didn't want to be sitting behind somebody couldn't really see, having to try to look over them, people standing up and shit, can't really see, and having a hard time seeing the ring. That's a waste of money. But the floor seats toward the back, they were actually on risers, which that would have worked out for me. That would have been good. As the seats went back, they were up a level. All right, so those would be good. Also, if you're gonna get a first level or second level seat, or really any level, it's best to try to get 50-yard line seats, man. Kind of in that middle section. Kind of off to the side a little bit, but very close to the middle. That's the perfect position because I was sitting in a diagonal position. I was being blocked by cameramen, ring posts. Hell, I was so far back, even though I was on the first row of the first level. I didn't have to worry about nobody standing up in front of me. But still, I was so far back, man. I couldn't enjoy the fight by looking at the ring. I had to look up at the big screen. So, in a sense, it was just like basically watching it at home, except on the bigger screen. There's a lot of money spent just to be looking at the screen the whole time, even though it is a very nice screen, don't get me wrong. But and I was gonna get some 50-yard line seats. They had some for sale, but you could only buy them as a pair, which sucked. I went by myself, and the second level up, I could have got first row, second level, right in the middle. It would have been perfect. That's what I should have got, But I wanted to be. I felt I'd be close to the ring, lower. On the first level, first row. So I went with that. I should have got the second level, and not only because of the view I would have had, I would have been right in the middle. I would have been able to see, the ring good. The screen, in the middle of the big screen, all that. But the second level, hell, man, it's nice up there, man. Hell, I'm like, damn, man, shit, it's a lot better up on the second level than the first level. First level was basic. Where I went in, it was just like a concession stand with, the restrooms and stuff. Like, it wasn't like anything like really fancy, not to me. I was expecting like different like type of restaurants and shit, man. Which if they have it, I didn't see it. It was just a concession stand. They sold like nachos and chili and hot dogs and stuff like that. Popcorn. No, they didn't. I had to go somewhere else to get popcorn. The Pepsi was like $7.50. A small bucket of popcorn was $10. But I went up to the second level, man, and shit, man, they got it was nice, man. They had TVs, monitors, they had popcorn stand, they had like this food area where they serve like these different kind of meats and stuff. I was like, damn, this shit should have been on the first level, They had the little area like when you go in to sit, you open up these glass doors, and it just seemed more luxurious up on the second level than the first level. It's messed up, man. So I'm like, shit, I should have got a second level seat, man. So getting a second level seat, it's not bad. If you go to these fights, you go to AT&T Stadium, second level seat, it might be better than the first level, man. Especially if you can get in the middle. You know. Um. But yes, if you go to a fight there, highly recommend that you sit in the middle. All right. Now, I met a guy who was sitting beside me at the fight. His name was Jose. Shout out to him. Subscribe to the channel. Um, we exchanged numbers. Um, very cool guy, man. We talked about boxing, talked about the sport. Um, and for some reason, we were in section 139. For some reason, in that section, there were notable people coming through. You know, Mikey Garcia's dad, Big G, he came through, which I recorded. Abner Mariez came through. Roberto Duran came through. I took pictures of Jose and Roberto. He tried to give Roberto's attention, but he wouldn't turn. He was kind of moving. He was like kind of smiling, waving, talking to everybody real quick as he was going. But he came through. I also took a picture of Jose with Sam Watson. I saw one of Sam Watson's sons in the area. He came walking through. Like I said, Abner Mariez, man, he got a lot of love, man, a lot of love. It was a chick that was sitting to my left when I came in. She was with her boyfriend, or the guy she was with, and I was checking out. She was fine. She was wearing this tight little dress and had like these pink heels. She was a cute chick. Abner Mariez came. This chick got up from her seat and walked over toward my area, and she was calling Abner Mariez name, Abner. And she was trying to get his attention. She was trying to get him to walk over to where she was instead of going over to him, which she couldn't easily do because it was like a little, like a wire, like she could like step over it, And I mean, Abner was getting mauled, man. But hey, I give it up to Abner, man. He walked down, which I mean, the chick was fine. He walked down and then walked over to her section to talk to her. And I was looking for her. She was all over Abner. She was not moving from that step. She was on that step talking to Abner. I said to myself, man, that dude better come get her, cause he ain't going home with her tonight, or she ain't going home with him tonight. That chick was all up in Abner, man. But man, let me tell you, man. Man, look, if you are Latino, man, look, I tell you, if you can fight, man, boy, your people, look, your fellow Latinos will love you, man. The ladies and the women, man, they support these guys, man. They support these guys. No. But let me tell you, my biggest regret and my saddest moment of the night, besides seeing Mikey get beat up, I was sitting there looking at, I don't know, maybe I was looking out in the crowd, I was looking at the fight, I don't know. I was looking around, and all of a sudden, I turned my head to the right, and I saw this gorgeous blonde. All I could see was her side. Now I could not see her face. All I saw was this long blonde hair, a white shirt with, it was like cut off. You could see her shoulders, I think, was showing. Her belly was showing. It was cut at the bottom. She had on tight pants. She was looking fine. And then I looked, and I was just kind of like caught up in it for a second, and then it hit me. I realized who it was. And by the time I did, it was too late. She was going down the steps. And if by the time I was thinking of even getting up, to go over there, I would have looked like a crazed fool, trying to get this woman's attention going down the steps. They probably would have been getting ready to kick me out and shit. But it was Sophie Whittam from Fight Label. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's been in some interviews on some. She's been on some IFL interviews. I remember they talked to her when she did Kell Brooks Trunks for the Errol Spence fight. She's done some interviews with Ellis Ekbak. Just type in Sophie Fight Label. ES News IFL. She should pop up. That chick is gorgeous, man. Model hot. She is. Man, I was like, and I couldn't even see her face. But once I, like I said, know people was coming through, just from what I saw, I knew that's who it was, man. And I got up. I wanted to get up, and but it was too late, man. She was going on down the steps. She was gone, man. And she had on a lanyard. And then I went on social media and I saw her post pics. That's who it was. Go to her Instagram, Twitter, or whatever. She might be on some videos. Who knows? But man, she was gorgeous, man, gorgeous. I would love to have gotten a pic with her. And she was, just a mere few steps from me, man. And I missed out. But the seating could have been better, but it was a good experience. But next time, like I said, 50-yard line, it'll be a lot better. Also, when Manny Pacquiao was making his rounds around the building, he had a huddle of security around him. They were protecting Pacquiao. They were not letting anybody get to Pacquiao. Because people wanted to run to Pacquiao and take pictures and talk to Manny. And boy, they had him covered and surrounded, taking him from place to place. I think between the co-main and the main event, it was a bunch of notable people got in the ring. Floyd, Jerry Jones, Deontay Wilder. I forget who else. I think you had Dak Prescott. Some other Cowboys were in the ring. I'm just gonna have a little get together for the main event. The in-stadium experience could have been a little bit better because we could not hear any interviews until the co-main event and the main event. Those were the only in-ring interviews that we heard. When Heidi Androl talked to some of the other guys, they showed on the screen, but we couldn't hear it. So that was bad. Oh, and also, my seating was right behind the production people, and they had these big white lights, spotlights or whatever going up, and man, they were like flashing like right in our face at times, man. Oh, that shit was unbearable, man. It was terrible. That's it for the crew. But yeah, that was bad. After the main event, there was one other fight, and Deontay Wilder was in the crowd on the floor. There was a lot of people around. I guess he was talking to fans, taking pictures and stuff. I didn't even know it until I heard Big Bomb Squad go out, and it's him when you hear it. And then there were some Mexicans by me, to my left, and they were like, They were like, there's somebody down there. Yeah, there's somebody down there. I don't know who it is though. Everybody's crowded around. Who is that? I'm like, damn. Y'all that casual? Deontay Wilder is that um, you know, hardly known. He let out this war cry and nobody they didn't even know who he was. They were like, who was that? I was like, damn, that's messed up. And this guy turned down $100 million contract. Supposedly. He going to bomb squad and people right there don't even know who it is. Who was that? Who was that? You know? But let me talk about the card, man. Um at least the fights that I cared about. Marcellus Wilder, he looked like garbage. He looked terrible. He knocked this this chef from the pizzeria, Mark Sanchez. He knocked him out in the first round with them nasty, wild looking punches of his. You know, he fights, man. He's not gonna go far, man. He fights, somebody with some decent boxing skills. He's not gonna. He's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna. It's just not gonna be a good winning fighter, man. Just call it what it is. All right. Um, let's see. The Charles Barton fight I was seeing out on. Uh, it looked like he was doing pretty damn good. He was landing some hard shots on that guy. Um, hell, when the DQ happened, I didn't even know what happened. I had to ask Jose. I was like, man, what happened? Because I wasn't really paying attention. Chris Arreola, look, this John Pierre Augustin guy, if I'm saying his name right, man, in the first round, this guy was looking good against Chris Arreola, man. I was thinking, oh man, this ain't looking good for Arreola. He getting hit flush too much. This guy showing good boxing skills, against Chris Arreola. Um, you know, I don't think his comeback's gonna go that far. He gets in with somebody decent. He's getting, hit flush, poor, reaction time. It's not gonna go well for Chris Arreola. All right, this Nery Arroyo fight, man. Look, that's when I got that was my bathroom break and concession break. I went and I got my Pepsi and my popcorn for the main event. All right, which the popcorn was not that good either. It came in a nice uh, Cowboys cup that that you can keep, but it was burnt. Shit was not good, man. I thought it was gonna be some nice gourmet rare popcorn. Hell no, it was nasty. David Benavidez and Jalen Love. Look, you know what, man? I ain't gonna even bash Jalen Love, man. You know what I think this was, man. I think that after he got knocked out the first time, Jalen Love, uh, Mayweather Promotions was like slowly building the guy back up, putting him in winnable fights, uh, and then when he finally really stepped up to a returning Peter Quillen, and he shit the bed. I think they kind of like, look, uh, maybe it's kind of like a this is your last stand, your last opportunity type thing. See what you could do in this fight, and if you can't win, or look good, then you need to, lead a sport. Think about doing something else. Now, this is my opinion. I hadn't heard this. It's just me saying this. This is my thinking. Also, it would give him a good payday, on the door out. That he should have gotten, hell, at the absolute worst 50,000. But hell, he should have got 100,000 for the opponent, and in fact it was the co-main event. But who knows what he got? I should have looked that up. But I think it was just to kind of put him in and prove to the guy, where he is in the sport, that he probably should lead the sport. Floyd was looking sad for the guy after the fight. They put Floyd up on the big screen and people started cheering and laughing and shit. Floyd like he's had tears in his eyes, But hell, Floyd knew that Jay Leon Love was gonna get smashed, man. Hell, I bet Floyd probably put money on David Benavidez to win this fight, man. Shit, you know. But hey, you know what? I give the Jay Leon Love, man. I thought that I feel the only way he would survive is if he was on his bicycle the whole fight, and he stood in the pocket with the guy. He was throwing with the guy, man. He said he was gonna try to go for the knockout against Benavidez, and hey, he was in there throwing. He made an interesting fight. He was not running away, so yeah, I give it up to Jay Leon Love, man. He took the beating like a man. He went in there in a fight that he was way overmatched. Benavidez, man, this guy's really good, man. You know, great variety of punches, punching speed and power, and he's young at that. So yeah, of course I've already talked about the main event, but I tell you, man, the intros for the main event, man, it was very very nice, man. I don't know how it looked on TV, but I tell you, when after they showed Mikey's highlight, and he was getting ready to come out, I'm telling you, man, it looked like it was cinematic. That's really the only word I have for it. Just the way it looked, it didn't look like your standard, guy on camera walking out. It looked like this big grand production, like just the way it looked like it was pre-recorded and they did something to make it look special. That's what it looked like when these guys were coming out, man. Uh, which I recorded. I may upload. Uh, I recorded the intros and I might upload it. But those are really cool. The bands and all that. That was well done. Well done. Um, I don't think I'm missing anything. But it was a good experience, man. Could have been better. Hell, would have been a lot better if Mikey had won, and if I had a better seat. But I know better for next time. So I think that's it, guys. I need to look at some videos, kind of catch up. But you guys can let me know what you think. If I miss anything, I will leave a comment in the comment section. Um, yeah, just trying to think, make sure I hit everything, man. But for some reason, that section we were sitting in, yeah, well, a lot of notable people just walking through, coming through, and uh, I really wasn't clamoring to take a picture with anybody. Hell, the one that I would have loved to have gotten a picture with or done a little video with would have been Sophie from Fight Label, man. Damn, she was looking fine last night. I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think, and I will check in with y'all soon. Thanks for watching.